Hello, welcome to Saturday Afternoon Adventures. I'm your host, Robot Spacer, and I feel like this waterfall's a little loud.
Yeah, the waterfall's a little loud, but also I'm here.
Yes, that's on Secret Crush, my wife and stream ghost. Hello, Val. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Silver. Good to see you.
Hey, Val and Silver.
Hope everybody is doing all right. So we're gonna play. We're gonna play more Mask of Eternity. Last week's stream ended with a bit of a technical hiccup in which the game got stuck loading Castle Daventry, which is just behind this waterfall. Fortunately, I was able to figure out that problem very quickly. I'm using a fan patch called I think it's KQ8 MOE fix. I posted a link on the Discord if anybody's interested in that. It has an option that I thought was making it so I didn't have to keep the CD loaded, but that's sort of true. Basically, it works around an issue that comes up if you're running the game on a computer that doesn't have a CD-ROM drive. Gabriel Knight 3 had this same issue where even if the game is like fully installed, the game will ask you to insert the CD at the beginning just because it's doing some sort of check to see if a CD-ROM drive exists. So anyways, it's a fix for that, but it's not installing the full game. There's a separate patch for that. I decided not to mess with it since currently the install is working fine. So I just have to make sure to keep that CD loaded so it can transfer files off of it as needed. There's a little bit of loading anytime we go to a new area, but it doesn't seem too bad. So when we get started, we are going to head in there. But before we get started, hey, F-Tom. We are not quite, we're just outside the castle sewer, I think.
Gross.
Yeah. But we will be going in there soon.
Or Shun.
Yeah.
If you prefer.
Before we get into that, first, I should share, if you missed the stream, my fancy new keyboard. I got this to give me some good retro Macintosh vibes while I'm gaming, and I'm enjoying it very much. Did a stream the other day where I put that all together. I also wanted to share...
Ride the shoe pop, Shun? Yes.
I also wanted to share this issue of... One moment. Just need a sip of water. Next Generation magazine. This is the June 1997 issue of the world's #1 computer and video game authority. You can see we have the Mask of Eternity itself here on the cover. And it says, the new face of graphic adventures. Sierra's innovative 3D game could revolutionize interactive storytelling. And it's worth noting, what was the year this game came out? I'm opening my notes.
98?
Where's my Mask of Eternity notes?
I don't know why 98 is sticking out in my memory in particular.
For some reason my Mask of Eternity notes aren't here. There they are. Yes, November 1998. I'm bringing this up specifically because I believe this is shortly before the game, kind of went through its last big overhaul. We talked about the Wikipedia entry, talked about kind of 3 different phases of development where they, kind of reworked a lot of things. And I was looking through here. So right inside the front cover here, we have a nice shot of Connor on top of the basilisk, about to murder it. Expand your horizons. Gaming's transformation from 2D to 3D is almost complete. Having thrown off the shackles of 16-bit, 1997's game designers seem ever more reluctant to forsake the freedom that 32-bit and 64-bit graphics technology offers. And this means that more and more game genres are adapting to fit the cutting-edge 3D environments. Usually, this works just fine. Doom and its myriad clones have replaced the top-to-bottom shoot-'em-ups of old. Mario and Sonic, both icons of 16-bit side-scrolling gameplay, have confidently leaped into the third dimension. Virtua Fighter has wrestled the heavyweight championship from Street Fighter. And Tomb Raider, the surprise hit of 1996, wowed gamers around the world by applying to a lush 3D world gameplay elements borrowed from a 2D classic, in this case, Prince of Persia. But for many genres, 3D simply isn't appropriate, and 2D remains the way to offer the best gaming experience. Puzzle games, Tetris, Puzzle Fighter, Baku Baku, is one such genre. Real-time strategy, Command & Conquer, Warcraft 2 is a second. And many people thought graphic adventures were third. But Sierra thinks differently. Sierra believes that King's Quest Mask of Eternity can combine the sophistication and subtlety of a 2D pre-rendered scene-based game with the realism of a 3D world to create the ultimate immersive experience. The exclusive Next Generation report begins on page 72. So I'm not going to read a lot of this article, maybe any of it, because it pretty much goes over the same stuff. That's quite an ad. That we talked about last week, just covering a lot of the development of the game, like the 3D engine, the flight simulator engine they used, and what went into that decision, and their different thoughts about adapting an adventure game series to 3D.
That font is so distinctively 90s. I'm watching the stream video, so it's a little bit delayed. But that kind of sort of like a typewriter, but it's kind of ragged looking.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Why was that the font of the late 90s? I feel like, I can't remember the designer's name, but did a lot of work for Raygun, and I feel like his work in particular was big in making that such a popular. What's Raygun? It was a magazine that had a lot of kind of at the time cutting edge and kind of grungy unusual design approaches, and I feel like that kind of came from that and got watered down and and probably eventually turned into a font that became popular and stuff like that. So here's the article, and this caught my eye in particular because it looks a fair bit different from the finished game. The sky and everything.
Yeah, I don't, some of this is hard to compare because it's clearly showing screenshots later in the game, but overall, this design of Connor is a bit different. We've had a little bit of armor upgrades here, so we don't have the original appearance, but this is a little bit different from what we started out with. It's a kind of a simple cloth shirt and then a hood and green cloth pants and boots. And overall, these screenshots are just quite a bit brighter and more vibrant. This area here is a little bit more similar to the finished appearance, but I think this is possibly a later area. Down here we have... I'm bonking into my monitor as I try to get this close, but this is an area from Daventry, and I believe you can see a bit of blue sky back there, and it's just a much brighter look. Also, the wizard here is in front of presumably his house rather than over by the lake. Here's some more shots of areas we haven't gotten to yet. And also, okay, here's a good screenshot to show off the interface. The interface is a little bit different. Got the Mask of Eternity down on the bottom right, and let's see, I'm going to bring up the game interface here, if I can.
A cave entrance.
Okay.
A cave entrance.
So I guess it's not super different, but it's just a little bit different. We don't have any numbers above the weapons, which is interesting. I guess they decided to give you a little bit of, RPG numbers to probably make it more apparent how you're upgrading your equipment as you level up. And actually, I just noticed there's no experience bar even in this screenshot. And then this night ghost here is also in a different place than where we encountered him. I think that's all the screenshots. We also have an interview section here. There's young Mark Siebert and Roberta Williams. So yeah, mostly I just wanted to show those screenshots. I also found, I can't remember if I posted this on the Discord. I managed to track down on YouTube a copy of, I think last week I mentioned that the Roberta Williams anthology showed some early clips from the game, which was especially interesting because in some of them you can see they still have like a little airplane cursor instead of anything related to the finished game. I thought that was funny. Anyways, let's get into Castle Daventry here. I think I need to back up a little. And then we'll have a bit of loading, which should hopefully go as expected. Yeah, they used a flight simulator engine called 3Space that was created by Dynamics.
Any relation to Crystal Dynamics?
Daventry. Now to find the king.
I believe it is completely unrelated, but I'm not positive. And there could be some weird connection.
Right. I mean, obviously the word dynamics is not that unique, and it seems perfectly reasonable that more than one software development company would independently come up with that as being an aspect of their brand name.
Yeah, Dynamics with an X. There's a company that Sierra owned at the time, I believe. Or possibly their parent company owned. I feel like Sierra bought them out or something at some point.
I can't tell if it's just for us in the room or if the game audio is maybe a little too quiet.
Yeah, I was going to turn that up a little here before we get going. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to control this video game. Camera's being fussy. I think it's because I'm like bumping up against the wall, like the camera's hitting a wall. Let's see, I changed a couple of keys around. I changed E to my cycle through weapons button. E for equip, and Q is put away weapons. Quit using weapons. I figured that would be a little easier to remember. I really do not remember this area, so I don't know what we're in for. I guess I should keep my axe out, just in case. Huh. Interesting.
Is it like a garage door or something?
Okay. I think this candle is going to be a hidden... Okay, that's not what I had in mind.
I am not close enough.
Oh. How's this? There we go.
Can't just reach your little arm out there, bud?
Apparently not. Oh, look at that!
Huh. We know them.
We sure do. Oh, geez, what's over there? There's like a... That's gonna turn into a monster or something,
like
I think.
slime or something?
First, we're gonna take a look at these portraits. It's very fun. Definitely, we saw King Graham in the intro, and he was definitely looking a little bit older, and I don't think he was wearing his adventuring outfit anymore. So I think this.
That portrait of King Graham looks slightly off-center.
Oh, does it?
Does it?
I mean, it didn't look that off-center to me, but.
That portrait of King Graham looks slightly off-center.
How do I move it?
What goes here?
Ah.
What goes here indeed?
What is this?
Key?
Oh, it's a key.
I possess a hefty brass key.
I'm gonna tweak the volumes here.
Yeah, I was gonna say the music is drowning out our bud.
Yeah.
What's his name? Connor?
Connor, yes. Let me try that.
Oh shit. Why did I forget that you can what is the word? I'm doing some doodling in Procreate, and I forgot that if you like hold the pencil on a line after you draw it, it will like neaten up.
Oh yeah.
I should have been doing this all along. What the hell?
Hey, Palvo and Siku. Good to see you. Palvo Brookins says, King's Quest 8, don't do it. You'll never make it out alive. I am an experienced adventurer, so I think I can do this. We'll get through this.
It's a lovely portrait of Her Majesty Queen Valenice.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden behind the queen. Alright, can we jump on the table just for fun? There we go. I'm going to get my weapon out because I know this is going to turn into something. Right? Or is this... Sniff Queen's portrait. Yeah, I thought these keys would be easier for me to remember, but so far, quite the opposite. Oh! Okay. What?
What have you done?
I don't know.
I bear ashes from a torch.
Oh, okay. Okay, they fell off this torch here. Honestly, once it turned out to not be a monster, I was like, is this the remains of someone? Did, like, some people get turned to ash instead of stone? But I guess it's just normal ashes from a torch. Oh, there's the king. I'm creeped out, but so far we're not seeing any enemies. Zombie game instincts, yeah, for sure. Also, like... Oh, is that the mirror? Like, the music is a little bit eerie, just a tiny bit, and then this sound is really bad. I think it's coming from the mirror.
Hello? This mirror. It must be magic. Hello?
Okay.
This mirror. It must be magic.
I guess we can't use it, unfortunately. Huh. It's interesting that it... Okay. I thought it went black when I got close to it, but maybe that's just kind of something it's doing on a timer. Hey Steve, welcome. Everyone's favorite King's Quest.
Hello? This mirror. It must be magic.
Everyone's got their own opinions about, you know, which King's Quest games are their favorites, but I think we can all agree that this is number one.
I think we can all agree that this was a computer game.
Even King Graham was no match against the evil magic. I vow to you, my lord, with all my heart, that I will place myself in mortal jeopardy before giving in to the vile forces which hold you in thrall. I swear it.
Here's a question.
Connor's so serious.
Is Connor, out of a sense of duty to King Graham and Valenice, as he is declaring that he will put himself in mortal peril before blah blah blah, whatever, is he gonna help himself to the king's gold?
That's a really good question.
The same way he helped himself to all of his neighbors' gold?
I mean, we did get a key that's presumably to some secret area in the castle, right? Hidden behind the king's portrait?
That was my favorite thing from last week, was how often he was like, surely my good wife, neighbor, Sarah will understand that I have greater need of her gold in these trying times.
I vow I will not stop, sir, until you walk our sweet land once more. You and the good people of Daventry deserve nothing less.
Can we? I don't think we could. I don't think we have any way to sit in this game, but I'm wondering if we could stand on the throne. Let's find out. Yeah, there we go. Long live King Connor of Daventry.
That's probably the queen's chair, actually.
We can be king and queen.
Backflip onto the throne.
All right. I'm gonna go back to get my weapon out here. Although, I guess it's easier to interact with things if I have my weapon away.
Your crossbow is no match against this evil power. I shall not stop until you are free to walk once again.
Hey, Culinary. Thank you so much for that subscription. Let's see, 7 months. Oh my gosh, that's wild. I appreciate all your support very much. And I hope you're doing well.
Even your sword could not save you from this affliction. I know not how, but I shall save you from this evil plight.
I like how it just like every statue he comes across has just got this very serious speech about how he's vowing to save them.
Mm-hmm.
Is this really all the castle we have access to?
Huh.
Like, it wouldn't surprise me, but we did load an entire separate area, so...
Is the castle grounds available to you now, for example?
Yeah, I don't know. I was going to look at our notes to see if we have any idea what this key might be for. We're looking for 5 mask fragments. We encountered a unicorn that's been transformed into some sort of beast. We need to find the swamp witch to fix that problem. We encountered a house that seemed to have a missing child. There was evidence of a child there, but no child statue. We've been told that the urn will reveal the way to the dimension of death. We have not yet found that urn.
Who told you this?
I don't remember where that came from.
The phrasing sounds familiar, I just can't remember any of the context for it.
Yeah. Oh, the castle keep had a locked door.
Okay.
So that's a good bet for where this key belongs. There was also a strange wall in the castle keep that seemed to be some sort of secret passageway, but there wasn't any obvious way to open it. At some point we found a scroll with a spell of might. For that we needed a giant gold mushroom, blue adamant, basilisk tongue, and a lightning bolt. I think we're going to be working on that one for a while, probably. And then also we found that little island where there's some sort of wooden structure that I think a bell would go on. That's my best guess. I'm honestly not sure if that's like from the depths of my brain or if I'm just making up what it looks like it would have on it.
Apparently the parts from last week that solidly imprinted on my brain was all of his gold taking.
Yeah.
And justification thereof.
We did take some gold. We promised everyone we took the gold from that it was for the best, and in order to save them. Also on the island, we found a book with a missing page. I honestly don't know. Like, we found this spell that was like on a torn out page. I don't know if we're supposed to assume that that's the missing page, or if there's some other missing page we need to find. And then there's that unusual celestial globe. I don't know if that's anything or not.
I love that you play these games as intended.
I do, and I think it's fun. But I do also appreciate folks who take other approaches. There's lots of different ways you can play a video game, and I think they're all good.
That door is blocked. I should look elsewhere.
So there's really not... I can't help but think I might be missing something with the mirror. But aside from that, there doesn't seem like much in this room, in this entire castle area, honestly. I'm just gonna poke at this thing a little more. Oh!
Mortal, dost thou presume to foil me? Ha!
Yeah?
Go run to thy mother, stripling.
What? Who are you?
Go run to your mom, he says. All right, buddy. Also, I learned from the Next Generation magazine that that guy is called an Archon.
Interesting. Are we getting Gnosticism in this game too?
Maybe a little bit.
I will say, I've been doing some reading about Gnosticism recently. I did learn that the word Archon is derived from Greek and means someone who seizes power.
Okay.
There is maybe an implication that the power being seized does not rightfully belong to them. He's got a Gundam crest.
It says, in the traditional King's Quest land of Daventry, the most holy item in the world, the Mask of Eternity, has been shattered into 5 pieces by one of the very beings charged with keeping it safe, the Archons. A tempest rages across Daventry and a dark cloud descends, which turns all the human inhabitants to stone save one. So just kind of a written out description of what we saw in the intro, but gives you a little bit more context for what's happening. Ashes. I don't know what we would possibly do with some ashes. It doesn't match any of our ingredients we needed for the Spell of Might. Is this just another lever?
I am not close enough.
Buddy, reach out your arm. Okay, so we can close that. Is that useful in any way? Or is this just here in case you, like... I don't know. I think I'm gonna not worry about it. So let's get out of here and see if we can use that key in the castle keep. I feel like that's a pretty good bet. Oh, yes, we do. So this map here is showing the different areas. Obviously, we're in the colored area of Daventry right now. The bottom, we've got like a dwarf mine kind of area. We got Stonehenge on the right, some icy mountains, and then there's this underworld area beneath. And then some floating islands up in the sky. Hey, Daniel. What can you tell us about how the game was during the QA phase? Was it an entire mess? Unfortunately, at this point, I don't have any super clear memories. I am a little bit tempted to try loading up some of my old CDs to see if they're still readable. Just to see what the game was like, especially in the first alpha build that I got. My memory is that it was never in particularly bad shape. I was talking at the beginning of the stream how they went through like 3 different phases of development where I think they kind of made some drastic changes each time. And the beta testing period started after that last stretch. So, you know, I'm sure they had done a lot of internal polishing and finalizing things before us outside folks ever got to try it out. My memory is that I always felt like I was not trying hard enough because I didn't find that many bugs to report. So obviously I feel like most of the issues with the final version of the game are
not QA's fault.
They're either like, nitpicky type of bugs, like, little details that aren't like, game breaking, or a major gameplay problem, and just more of like design flaws or relatively minor things. And I talked about last week just kind of the development heck this game went through, and towards the end Sierra got bought out, and Roberta Williams kind of lost control over being able to assert that certain things went the way she wanted them to. And she would always file tons of bugs herself, and when Sierra was in control, when Ken Williams had the final say, he would make sure the designer was happy with the final product, but unfortunately that was no longer the case. Hey, Edenwaith. Edenwaith said, thanks for replaying the Colonel's Bequest. It was interesting to see what new things you found. I even learned a new thing where the Colonel gets killed if you take too long at the end scene. Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot, and I'm glad everyone voted to have me do another playthrough on stream, because that was a lot of fun.
I am curious.
And I'm glad I was finally able to get a good ending.
I'm curious, if you had not been as open to hints on your second run,
Mm-hmm.
In comparison to the first, how long it would have taken you independently to realize that you needed to get to the attic as quickly as possible for anything to be different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That last little bit was tricky. Well, actually, like, I got to the attic quick enough.
Right.
The problem was figuring out, also, like, spoilers for the Colonel's Bequest. Might want to mute for a couple minutes while we chat over this.
Sure.
But, like, I feel like the big thing I missed was putting the bullet in the gun before going in there.
I think that you didn't think that there was any reason to hurry to the attic for a few passes, even on the second go-around.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure probably if, everybody in chat had not been saying, hurry, hurry, hurry,
Right.
it might have taken you a long time to realize that time was of the essence, is all I'm trying to say.
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
Like, there were things I wanted to check out, but
Right.
I was definitely planning to, make a save and then go back and book it straight to the attic as quickly as possible,
Sure.
just because it seemed like that was important.
Sure.
Edenwaite said, my biggest wish for this game is if they had integrated this game better into the King's Quest universe instead of the DOD. I can't remember what that stands for. Why not revisit the Land of the Dead from King's Quest 6? Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I'm curious why they made that choice. Dimension of Death, thank you. I couldn't remember what the first D was for.
Is the Dimension of Death something we've seen yet, or is that to come later?
No, that's to come later. I think it might actually be the second area we go to.
Okay.
Like, I suppose they didn't necessarily want to rehash areas we've seen before, but I feel like, it's nice that we got to go into Castle Daventry, but it would have been nice to see a little bit more familiar stuff because this game itself is so different. Like, I feel like, at least my biggest complaint, I feel like at the root of a lot of disappointment with the game was that it barely feels like a King's Quest game. Like, there's little nods here and there, but overall it just feels and looks and has very few ties to that universe. I'm getting there at least. Okay. And I was showing off some screenshots at the beginning of this stream from this old issue of Next Generation magazine where everything was much more vibrant, and I feel like if they had stuck with that look, that would have helped a little as well. Daniel said, I'm looking for people who actually worked on the non-existent QA for King's Quest VII. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like that one was... It seemed like it was primarily a case of they just were absolutely determined to get it out by the holiday season, and
from hell or high water.
Yeah.
And then hell and high water came.
And Edenwaite said, you were asking if there's anything else you missed in the Colonel's Bequest. I do have one minor thing to share. Okay, so you didn't say that thing yet. I would be interested in hearing that. I did try after the end of the stream to go back and see if I could possibly get a perfect score. But I think I must have somehow messed up looking at the cognac decanter before it was moved. I also noticed that the hints you get at the end of the game are actually like context sensitive. They're specifically for things you missed.
Okay.
So even if I went back and looked at the decanter in various ways in Fifi's room, it still wouldn't give me that check mark. So I would have to pretty much start over to get a perfect score. Might do it someday, but not in a rush. I feel pretty happy with having uncovered all the real secrets and gotten a, what was it, super sleuth ranking. At the very beginning of the game, follow Lillian to the bathroom and you'll see her cleaning up and putting on perfume, and you can try and smell her there. Very easy thing to miss due to timing issues. That's fascinating.
A missed smell opportunity.
I feel like we did somehow get credit for that, though. I could be wrong. Hello, Joe and Vervain. Welcome. Joe says, I'm in the middle of taking a course on Zoom, so I can't really stay, but I want to thank you for showcasing the best Roberta Williams 3D King's Quest game. You're welcome. Glad you agree with everyone. Vervain said that was the toughest thing for me to not spoil her. Okay. Back to King's Quest. So we're going to head over to Castle Keep. Oh, I came across a few little tidbits. One was from Next Gen magazine where they mentioned that he can swim.
Oh.
I don't know if this is what they're calling swimming or if we can actually swim in deeper water, or if that was just cut from the game.
Yeah, that's objectively waiting.
Yeah. let's see. I think I'm going the right way, but I should check my map. Okay. I suppose this would be the current best Roberta Williams 3D game, at least until Colossal Cave 3D. Sure.
Anytime you're talking about the parts of this game's story where like Ken and Roberta Williams no longer have creative control and stuff like that, it reminds me of how I keep restarting and then dropping off my rewatch of *Halt and Catch Fire*.
Unsecret Crush brought that up specifically because one of the main characters in that was partially inspired by Roberta Williams.
Right, and also just the general, like, you know, early
right. Yeah, very
professionals, trials and tribulations of running a business based on your passion, etc.
Right, exactly. Okay, here we go.
No, a place to use my map. I can magically transport from here.
Oh,
Interesting.
Nice. Oh, creepy. Teleporter. A swirling pad is a teleporter. Once you find one in another world, you will be able to teleport between the two locations. Okay. Is there anything else in this room? Oh, okay. We got that. I don't know why that popped up again.
Is it confusing you at all that you're playing the game in one little window directly next to your OBS preview window?
All the time.
Okay.
But if I accidentally look at the wrong one, it kind of doesn't matter. As long as I don't lose track of where my mouse is, which hasn't been too much of an issue. I just want to look around before we teleport to the next area. I want to look around. Oh, that's where arrows come out if we didn't turn that off. We have this strange patch of wall out here, and I just want to see if there's anything we could find to open that up.
Somehow this wall looks a bit different. If it is at all within my power, I shall liberate you from this vile condition, good man.
I just wanted to see if there might be a lever on him somehow. I don't know. Like, we explored this area reasonably well, but maybe another lap around wouldn't hurt. Good thing he knows that's a teleport and not the Eye of Sauron. Yeah. Especially now that we know, like, you know, a candlestick where the candle is not lit might be a lever. That's some useful info about the type of thing we might want to look out for. I am playing this on XP. Specifically, I'm in inside of VMware Fusion on an Intel Mac. That way I can, like, I don't know if OBS is compatible with XP, but I'm guessing not. So, you know, this makes for a setup where I can do everything on one computer. And it runs surprisingly decent. Like, you know, obviously we don't get the 3D FX or anything fancy like that, but performance seems fine. I certainly don't remember it running significantly different from this when I played it originally. Joe says, I'm checking in from time to time because I'm obsessed with this game for some reason. Just replayed it last year and have watched 3 or 4 people play parts of it. Nice. Can you just walk through that wall or shoot it like in a Doom game? You know, I didn't try to hit it with a weapon. Oh, that was weird. Okay, it's just like a rendering glitch. Some wall going through him. So yeah, let's try hitting it. Oh, I just bonked my head on the ceiling. Oh! Excuse me?
What's happening?
I just went through it. Is that...
Is that normal?
I don't know. I don't know if this is a bug.
Daniel says, it's not a rendering glitch, it's a great feature. You can speedrun the whole thing by flipping through the wall.
Yeah. I honestly, like, in this case, like, I feel like this may be intentional that I can go through it. But also, I'm not entirely convinced because we can't seem to go anywhere, and the camera just gets weird in here. But, like, you know, it didn't take any effort to just walk through that wall. I just never tried it before. Let's see. If I hold shift, I can look down more. I'm just curious if there's anything in this little area. This is very odd. Clearly, I did not find this when I was beta testing the game. Or I did, and I reported it, and they never fixed it. Okay, there's a chest here, I think? Watching glitch speedruns of this game is interesting, I bet. I'm pretty sure I watched a speedrun on Games Done Quick a while back, but I don't remember too much about it. I should look up another one once I'm done with this playthrough. Figure out how to get this to play from GOG, and Googling and reading threads on a modern PC took work just to get it to run, and then additional stuff to get the cutscenes to work. Yeah, the cutscenes is, I think, the trickiest part. I wrote up a text file of what I did, though it's for PC. Yeah, I wrote down the steps I followed as well, just in case I ever need to reinstall. For me, it was relatively straightforward if I'm in XP. Really, all I did was installed XP, installed the game. I have an original copy. I don't think the process I followed is compatible with the GOG version, but some of the parts of it might be. So I just installed the original game, and then there's a patch that I believe is an official Sierra patch that updates it to the final version of the game. And then there's a patch called KQ8 MOE fix that has like a bunch of different fixes, including some fixes for the cutscenes. I was able to get it to mostly work in Windows 7 as well, with that patch. Like the intro at least played fine, but like there was like you could see a little bit of the window around the edge, so it was just like a visual glitch. And then in Windows 10, I think I could not figure out how the heck to get the cutscenes to play at all. Oh, chat's going too fast for me here. I gotta scroll up a little. This game came out during the sad era for Mac gaming. I'm glad that Quest for Glory 5 at least came out for Mac. I just fired up Quest for Glory 5 on my trusty Power Mac G4 a few days ago. Nice. Unfortunately, I have our very first Macintosh, but it no longer runs, and that's the only particularly old Mac I still have.
I want to say it's also been in the garage for several years, and the box is certainly not looking its freshest.
Oh, sure, that's been the case for a long time, though. But I mean, it hasn't run for a long time. At one point, it was running, and I got a new mouse for it, and then soon after, it just started beeping anytime I booted it up. Joe says, I think that invisible wall is an intentional secret. It's good you can't even see the stuff inside the secret because of the bad camera. Yeah, that's weird. It's a very strange area. Yes, I do have the CD mounted as a ISO. I made a copy of it before I did anything else, which is something I've started doing anytime I'm like, oh, here's an old CD I have that I want to use. I make a clone of it immediately just in case the disc deteriorates and I'm no longer able to read it at some point in the future. Daniel says, 97 to 2005 is considered the dark ages of gaming. Every game used a different technology that was OS-based, QuickTime, DirectX, etc. Yeah, it's a bummer trying to play games like that just require so many specific things that no longer work. Yeah, I think that registry trick was one I tried for the cutscenes also, but I'm not sure I had any luck with it. I don't really remember at this point all the things I tried. Anyway, let's open this chest here. I think it's a chest. Yes? Okay, it's open now, but I can't see in it.
If it is at all within my power, I shall liberate you from this vile condition of man.
This is so strange. Oh, I saw something. It might have just been some money.
Oh, it's only money.
I mean, that's useful. It's just not especially interesting.
Yeah, I'm making a Persona 3 joke.
Sure. Ah.
'Tis empty.
Okay. We got coin sounds, and then I clicked again, and he said, "'Tis empty." Although, previously we encountered a small chest on a shelf, and I think clicking on it made the coins come out. So I'm not sure if I actually got the coins. But I think I'm going to give up. Very weird. Also, I clearly shouldn't look at chat while walking. Connor just walks around telling people who can't hear him that he's a super good guy and is going to help them out. Yeah, it's kind of hilarious. And then he steals their money and takes their stuff. Exactly. All right, here we go. Do I click on it?
No, a place to use my map. Later on,
Oh, do I have to open the map to
transport from here?
Oh, or is this not actually a path forward? He does say later on. Oh, right. One thing I came across in the manual is that this map actually will sometimes change in reference to things you've done. So like I feel like the manual gave an example of like you do something in one place and maybe a door opens somewhere, which could be indicated on the map. Here we've got our little teleport spot here now, which is fairly obvious, but I wonder if there's maybe sometimes less obvious things that can be seen on the map. Shoot. Whoops. Well, while I'm here, I might as well save, huh? So we still got to figure out how to get to the next area. All right, tab. Open and closes the map. So... Oh, right. The urn will reveal the way to the dimension of death. So we need to find that urn, but we've been all over and we have not found anything that seems relevant here. The main area that comes to mind that we haven't been able to explore is there's like a church next to the graveyard. In the graveyard, it was like a little bit higher level area. Like when we first went there, it was like, oh, you might want to be level 5 before you come here. So I feel like there's got to be something over there that we're missing. I think this is the guy that told us what we were just talking about.
Forgive me, Sir Knight, but what should I seek?
The dimension of death, Sir Champion. Find the door of divine origin. The urn will reveal the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So. Save system in this, assuming it wasn't a new problem that came up with modern computers, is stunningly unintuitive. Limited number of saves. If you delete old saves from the bottom and save new, it puts your save at the spot where the original was deleted. Yeah, I ran into that. Like I had a waterfall save, and then like at the end of the stream last week, I made a new save with the same name, and I knew I was overwriting that. That was fine, but I did not expect my save to be way down at the very end of the list. It's a bit strange. Like some previous Sierra games, at least in Scum VM, you know, have a similar sort of, you know, if you overwrite a save with the same name, it'll replace it. But in that case, it bumps it up to the top. So I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, and I really wish there was a way to go directly to save to, or even just a quick save that, you know, wrote over the same slot each time. But alas. Here's our unicorn friend. Do you have anything to say?
Sorry to bother you, good creature, but pray, tell me again how you lost your horn.
Repeating info.
Unicorn horn.
Aye, of course, your unicorn horn.
Alack, a wicked swamp which slithered out of yon water and snatched my horn whilst I was bewildered from the effects of the horrible tempest. Indeed, she even fouled the water with her deadly poison.
Aye, thank you, beast. I shall try to find it if I can.
I'm curious if that witch is in Daventry or somewhere else. Like the manual said that, basically kind of said like your main path type of puzzles you'll always be able to solve in the world where you're stuck. Mm-hmm. So, you know, you won't have to backtrack to some earlier level just to progress the game. But it did also say that there are some puzzles where, you know, the solution might be somewhere else in a different world. So it's hard to know what's the case with this one.
I possess a magic map.
La-di-da, Mr. Magic Map Haver.
Ian Waith says, you mentioned you did beta testing for this game. Have you played through this since then? I have not. I think at the very least, I played through the entire game in a complete version of the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you play like the retail version after?
I can't say for certain if I played the retail version, but definitely, you know, I played a late beta that was, you know, pretty close to it. But I haven't played it since then. So there's going to be a lot of things I do not remember super well. I'm just kind of wandering around the map here. I'm looking out for areas that we haven't uncovered on the map. And then just kind of keeping an eye out for anything interesting we might want to recheck or whatever. Hello, Sarah. Hope you're doing okay. I do appreciate that the enemies don't seem to respawn. Like, it seems like, at least in most areas, once you've defeated the enemies, they stay dead. So here's that church I was talking about, and notably there's like a broken window here. But, you know, this doesn't seem useful. I kind of wonder if maybe it's just to kind of tease you and make you think about, oh, there's an interior here, you know, I would like to get in there. Let's see. Joe has been auto-modded for calling me a monster. There's no respawn. Connor eradicates all life in every area, steals all the money, and then moves on. He is a monster. Indeed. Yeah, it's been a very interesting experience revisiting all of these games that I haven't played in years. Did we ever go inside here?
Alas, the entrance is barred.
Okay.
Alas, alack.
There's got to be some way in here, right? Oh, no worries, Joe. Not a problem. The auto mod is goes a little overboard sometimes, but that's okay.
Alas, the entrance is barred.
My wife, Unsecret Crush, is known for making Automod angry in other people's channels.
I submit that Automod is out to get me because I am not that filthy-mouthed of a person.
No, you're really not. I wonder if it's worth checking out the roof of this building again. I don't remember that there was any suggestion of a way in up there, but maybe I overlooked something. It's possible it's just they went with the door is barred for a reason why you can't ever go in there. But since we're stuck, it seems worth checking out. Also, do we ever figure out if there's fall damage in this game?
Not sure.
Like, I know I jumped off. Well, I guess that was a scripted thing. Oh, I see this block is like knocked over piece of the side. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's safe to jump off here, but like a high jump off that cliff made me a little nervous. Yeah, exactly, Edenwaith. Okay, there is fall damage. Good to know.
Tis beyond my reach.
Is it?
Tis.
Huh. Where did I...
The town drunk. When money's tight and is hard to get, and your horse has also...
We've read that before. I don't know what he clicked on that he said it's beyond his reach.
Leonard, my grandmother made dying her life's work.
I do wonder if we should look... We looked at a bunch of these graves before, but I wonder if maybe there's a particular one that's like, push me to open the secret passage to the church.
Jonathan Burke. It's only a little cold I have. There's nothing really wrong with me.
Nothing on this one?
Bridget, Samuel, and Comesill, in Daventry 3 saints one grave do fill.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
Arthur Singe, she is far from the land where her hero sleeps, and lovers around her are sighing, but coldly she turns from their gaze and weeps, for her heart in his grave is lying.
I guess there's just not anything to read on these bigger ones.
Brian and Martha Lynn. Brian Lynn and his wife and wife's mother, they all crossed over the bridge together. The bridge broke down and they all tumbled in. We'll go home by water, said Brian Lynn. Widow Fergus. She isn't speaking to her son-in-law Brian Lynn anymore. Anne Cooper Whitman. Chaste to her husband, frank to all beside, a teeming mistress with a barren bride.
It's kind
I
of
feel like the I feel like the dialogue could stand to be a little louder, so let's bump everything else down a little bit more, and then I'll turn up the overall volume a bit. Oh yeah, I peeked at the credits earlier, and when you get to the end of the credits, they tell you your total score out of 6 million and something.
What?
Yeah.
That's so many.
Right. And like I assume that's, including like, all your experience point for defeating every monster and stuff like that, but it's such a wild number.
Robert Gunn.
The pinball
Thou sayest
effect.
farewell, and lo, I have thee by the hand, and I will not let thee go. Bessie Leonard. My grandmother made dying her life's work.
We read that one. Okay.
Jonathan Burke. It's only a little cold I have. There's nothing really wrong with me.
Sure thing, Jim.
Oops. So much for the days of 158 points, indeed.
Enid Burns. A fond kiss, and then we sever. A farewell, and then forever. Sir Charles Teasdale. Lie still, my breaking heart. My silent heart, lie still and break. Matilda Mason. O stony grey soil of Daventry, the laugh from my love you feed.
I just suddenly remembered those ashes we found.
You think there's somebody in the graveyard? Or unrelated?
I'm just thinking, maybe this is an item that will help us progress. But I really can't think of the only thing that pops in my head is, we have the hint that the urn will reveal the way to the dimension of death. Maybe we need to put ashes in the urn once we find the urn, but we still don't know what this urn is. We haven't really seen anything that sounds like the right thing.
The town drunk. When money's tight and is hard to get, and your horse has also ran, when all you have is a heap of debt, a pint of plain is your only man.
Sure.
Squire Bickerstaff Whately. Alack, he's gone the way of all flesh.
Some of of these sound like they kind of ran out of ideas.
Yeah.
Lady Helen Blackwood Mahaffey. But the heart that is truly loved never forgets, but as truly loves on to the close.
I really feel like there's something we need to push. Like one of these bigger... That's clearly not working. Oh, we missed a zombie. Points. Gotta get that 6 million and whatever. Yep. Schlurp. Why can't we read this? Weird.
John West Proust. All's over then.
The pelvic thrusts into the tombs. Yeah.
Andrew Cherry. I am not so great a fool as you take me for. I have been bitten once, and I will never give anyone an opportunity of taking 2 bites of a cherry.
Hey, Jabberwocky. Yeah, that's a great point. Are there any leaves on the trees? Huh. Oh, there we go. Maybe there's trees up there.
Father O'Flynn. Of priests we can offer a charming variety, far renowned of Larnon and piety. Still,
Oops. Didn't mean to interrupt that, but it didn't sound like a hint.
Cynthia Cox, with all my will, but much against my heart, we two now part. S.N. Wendell. I have had just about all I can take of myself.
Jeez, buddy. All right. What's next? If anyone has a bit of a hint as to what I need to do next, feel free. Always try not to take too many hints, but I'm feeling a little stuck right now, so I wouldn't mind a nudge.
Alack, the evil tempest has damaged the church. Now the door is blocked.
I do have a hint book, I think, that we can look at if we need to. As I said that, I immediately heard Unsecret Crush click on something. Does that mean you are looking up the hint book?
Something. I'm using my iPad.
Oh, I heard a noise.
I put the pencil down.
Oh, okay, that's what I heard.
It's like, what? Are you imagining clicks that are impossible?
I heard a sound. That's all I know. What's up, buddy?
Forgive my pestering, good wizard. Could you again tell me my quest?
You, lad, have been chosen to perform the sacred task of
Yeah,
finding
we
the
know that.
remaining pieces of the... Well, then, off with you. Return when you wish to converse further.
There's a lot of files in this document folder. I don't know which one is the hint book.
Oh, you know what? Might be wrong.
Don't have a hint book after all?
Yeah. I don't see one here.
Okay.
I'll just have to sleuth it out. Honestly, I perhaps foolishly thought that this would be a game where I don't need any hints because, you know, it's more action-based. And,
Sure.
I'm honestly surprised you know, we've found so many different puzzle bits so far, and have, you know, we solved like one environmental puzzle to stop the water wheel, but just so many puzzles unfinished that have been hinted at. F-Town said, has Roberta done any interviews since about this game? I assume you mean like something...
a tell-all?
Well after, where she kind of talks about what happened with the development. I know, I kind of feel like Ken Williams has probably said more about what went on with the development of this game, some of which we covered last week. I'm not aware of anything she has said, but it's possible there's something out there. I wonder if you can kill these bats. I don't think I've killed a bat yet, have I?
Could not tell you.
Oh, you know, I also just remembered we have this, this could be our chance. Oh no, come back. Gotta get max points. Oh. Ah, got him. The tiniest sliver of experience. We have this rope and grappling hook we can use to climb. We have found one spot here, which kind of just left us with more answers. But I wonder if it's possible there's somewhere else I'm missing.
Left us with more answers?
Questions.
Okay.
More questions than answers,
Right.
is what I was trying to say.
I'm gonna get up and get beverage.
Okay.
What would you like?
Got a Coke in the fridge. Just bring that out. Thanks. If we continue to be stuck, I might have to take a little break and look up a walkthrough or something. I honestly don't know if the fact that I didn't download a hint book suggests there might not have been a hint book. Do I like pickles? I do like pickles. It's an interesting question to ask. A streamer I watch has been enjoying Coke with pickles. That's interesting. Most of my pickle consumption is pickles on, like, you know, a sandwich or a burger or something. But I've been known to snack on a pickle once in a while. Is there a fish in this barrel? Hey, Dr. Shelby. Good to see you. Have I been up there? Thank you. Also just occurred to me, I have this crossbow now. And maybe there's like something I need to shoot with the crossbow. This area up here is interesting. I don't know if it's somewhere we can get to. I don't see any signs of anything interesting up there, but the fact that oh, there's stairs back here. I never noticed there were stairs here. Oh, there's a chest. It's a healing item, which is good, but not super helpful right now. Let's see, I don't think... I believe my arrows are unlimited, so... Like, there's no reason to not just shoot wildly at anything I can think of. Oh. And it looks like the arrows automatically go where I click, which is nice. Like, I don't have to... Yeah, like if I'm facing the wrong way, he'll automatically turn to shoot where I click. That's pretty nice. How's my health? I could use a little nectar of the gods here. Let's ponder the map. Can we go up here? Oh, this is the back of the castle keep. Okay. So not anywhere new, unfortunately. Oh. There's that fall damage. Also, I remembered, not in that exact same spot, but I did die due to fall damage very near there previously. I hadn't saved in a while, but also we didn't accomplish very much. We did kill that one zombie in the graveyard, but I'm sure we'll run into him again. And the bat. Hey, Junior Skeg. Welcome. Good to see you. Oh, the chest. I think we had not gotten this chest here. This is actually an opportunity to confirm. Oh, okay, this is after I clicked on the chest, so never mind. Oh, the chest at the pub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's worth getting again. I fell to my death.
See, so there is fall damage.
Yeah, which as it happened, I was remembering. Oh yeah, I've done this before. right near here.
Okay, here's an interesting distinction. Is there fall damage, or is there a height from which falls are always fatal?
I believe Edenwaith said earlier that it's just a certain height will insta-kill you.
Gotcha.
I am currently on my iPad typing Mask of Eternity walkthrough.
Is this about pickles and Coke?
Efton said another streamer has been enjoying pickles and Coke. Which is an interesting combination.
Yeah, I mean, I don't...
But you don't like pickles at all.
I don't like pickles generally, so yeah, it would not appeal to me.
Oh, this walkthrough says we get 51 game saves, which is fairly generous.
It's limited?
Yeah,
Well.
there was some chat about that earlier. But 51's not too bad. Like, it's frustrating when it's like, 10 or 20 is kind of annoying to deal with, especially in a bigger game.
Right.
Kill everything that will not talk to you. Always a good tip. Oh no!
Oh no?
They really mean that. Even killing the pig, chickens, frogs, and birds increases your experience and game points.
Oh,
we will not do that.
Monstrous.
With over 6 million points, I'm not gonna go around murdering animals just for points.
Oh, I see. So experience also counts as points?
Yeah, I believe they're essentially the same.
Gotcha.
But like, unless we're at a part where we're struggling, I don't think that's worth worrying about.
Genocide run. Literally.
Always examine items when you get them. We've been doing that. Pick up rocks whenever you see them on the ground. I know that's a thing. Like, you can find rocks and like use them for certain puzzles. Mm-hmm. I have not seen any pick-upable rocks so far, though it's possible I've overlooked them. This is just kind of an overview with some general tips. Oh. Thank you, Saribot, for dealing with that spam automatically. If this is a flight game engine, is it not crash damage? It'd be interesting if there's any connection there with how they implemented the damage. But it was definitely, like, the flight engine was modified pretty heavily to make use of it for this game, so... So here's the pub with the chest we missed. I might... I'm gonna send you this... walkthrough I'm looking through, and if you don't mind, you could find out where I'm at and what I might have missed.
Okay.
That way I'm not just scrolling through a long document on stream while everyone watches. Okay, let's do another save now.
Windows are not showing me.
Yeah, in general, it's nice that they have different music in interior areas, and I like the tune in here.
Okay.
It also feels very King's Questy.
You said you were gonna send me something?
Oh yeah, I messaged it to you.
Okay. There it is. I was reporting the bot that the other mod took care of, and I was mystified because I think my window was resized wrong, so it was cutting off the UI. So, what am I doing with this walkthrough?
You're trying to find where I'm at and what I might be missing.
Okay.
It's okay if you ask me whether or not
Right.
I've done some things to get you caught up.
It's funny that you think I would have a better idea of where you're at in this game that I've never played and have not been closely watching compared to you.
Inuith said, do you recall when you did the beta test if they gave you any hints or walkthroughs with the game so you didn't get stuck? My memory of the situation, they selected our group of testers from the King's Quest forums. So, we were all big Sierra and King's Quest fans already. I don't think they gave us any sort of walkthrough. Like, I showed off the discs and it's just got, a very simple, like, printout of the instructions for the game, like the basic controls. And they did definitely give us, like, a short thing, but I think it essentially amounted to just, play the game and let us know if you run into problems. I feel like they might have asked us some specific questions at certain points, but I don't think there was any guidance like I know I didn't ever really try to, like, intentionally break the game or anything like that. I don't think they wanted us to try to find bugs. Like, I think it was more of a, we want you to be, casual players of the game and, let them know about, things we happen to come across in the process of playing it normally, or at least more or less normally.
So you've been to the castle and now you're back at the beginning area, or did you revert to an earlier save?
We went back to the main Daventry area because I couldn't find anything. In Castle Daventry, we found a key, which opened the keep, which got us access to the teleporter, but as far as I can tell, we can't use that yet.
Okay.
And we found the magic mirror where we talked to, what's-his-face, the evil Archon. But that was pretty much all we could find to do in the castle. So it's possible I missed something there.
Okay. Just for the simplicity's sake, I will start actually reading. I've been skimming, but it seems like everything that I'm reading this walkthrough in the first area you've done already.
I mean, I feel like we've covered quite a bit.
Okay. Choose yes to enter the new region to Castle Daventry. Enter the castle dining hall. I don't need to read all of this out loud. I'm just trying to orient myself.
I don't know if it helps you. That's fine.
Sure. We clicked on the portrait of King Graham.
We did. We pushed it in.
And we have the brass key.
No, I don't think we have it anymore because we used it.
Sure.
But we got it.
You got it. You did that.
Ooh. Eden Waite says there might be a building you've glimpsed into but haven't entered yet. Is that the church or a different building? Because I feel like surely we need to get in the church at some point. The church. I don't know how to get in there right now. And as I say that, I'm remembering, oh, right, my crossbow and that broken window. I wonder if there's, like, something we need to shoot at through the broken window.
Let me read you this paragraph from the walkthrough. Starting from, take the brass key from the secret niche.
Okay.
Walk through the door to the left and pick up some ashes from beneath the burned out wall torch. I believe you did that.
Yes.
Continue on into the throne room. Look at, in parentheses, click game cursor on, the two statues. Click the mirror while it swirls to see an evil being that taunts you. Return to the dining hall and exit through the tunnel.
Okay. Do all that.
Wade to the east shore of the river and go go north up the road to the Daventry sign.
Okay.
Turn right and go east.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
You've done all that?
Yeah.
Then fight some zombies. Slowly continue east till you see a Spriggan guarding a mausoleum. Kill him with your bow. Okay, you've talked to Sir James of Daventry.
Yeah, I think we did things a little out of the standard order. Let me.
I'll continue reading quietly.
Yeah, that's fine. I feel like we might be onto something here. So.
Okay. obtained any jewelry?
Let's see. How do I...
The vaguest way I can think to answer that question while still being useful.
I'm trying to get this thing at the top of the screen to open. There we go. We do not seem to possess any jewelry.
Okay. That's something you may have missed then.
Okay, where's that at?
Where did it go? In the tomb?
Oh, so...
Here, I'll read you here. From where you talk to the spirit of Sir James of Daventry.
Yeah.
Use your axe to bust the door.
Oh, heck! Okay.
Do you have an axe?
Say no more.
Okay.
Yes. That never occurred to me.
Okay. Okay, hopefully you're good to go for now because I need to go get my tea.
Mm-hmm. I still haven't quite figured out how to get into the church, but, you know, maybe that'll get me enough to push me along here. I wish it was a little easier to get from one side of the map to the other. I think when I first went to the tomb that she's referring to, I did not have the axe yet. So if I tried to hit it, the previous weapon was probably not powerful enough. We've definitely encountered other things we needed the axe to get through. There it is. Huh. It's like a metal. Is this gonna work? All right. It just kind of swung open. Wild. Kind of looks like we can push this off. Yeah. All right, what do we got? I think we got the guy outside.
Forgive me, great knight, but I may have need of your ring.
And now we've stolen his ring. Wonderful.
I carry a hero's ring.
A hero's ring. We're operating on Metroid rules, definitely. Eventually we'll get the Varia suit and screw attack. Connor Grave Robber. Oh, now it's a King's Quest game. Hey, David Alexander, good to see you. We're just robbing some graves here. I think we just stole this guy's ring.
Forgive me, Sir Knight, but what should I seek?
Yeah, we don't need that. We know that.
Death, Sir Champion. Find the door of divine origin. The
I can't. We just gotta wait, apparently. So, I don't know that that helps much. Also, I'm a little bit stuck. I hope... I'd like to file a bug report. This could be a problem. Let's see if I can go back through the door. I might have to reload. There's no, like, crouch, right? I don't think so. wonder if I knew the speedrunner wall clipping strats, if I could figure out how to wiggle my way out of here. Not even a backflip. All right. We're just gonna have to back up again. At least I saved at the pub this time. Pull up the console and set no clip mode. Okay. So that's not the best path.
How goes the grave robbing?
Well, the grave robbing went fine. And then we got stuck on a night ghost.
Oh.
And then I had to reload.
I see. So everything's going great.
Just Mask of Eternity stuff, I guess. It's fine. We'll get there, and we're learning. Okay. I've put it in normal walk mode, which will hopefully make it easier to not get stuck. Emphasis on hopefully.
Have a crinkly snack in the background.
Okay.
This must be the sarcophagus of Sir James.
Must be. Let's rob it. Connor? Connor?
Was he gonna have morals now?
No, I just wasn't on the right polygon.
Gotcha.
Forgive me, great knight, but I may have need of your ring.
He'll say that to the, mummified remains, but not to his face. He's right there. So, I've got this ring now, but if that's a item I need, well, it seems like an item I need to use. But I'm kind of, I don't know what I would do with it. So I might still be in need of hints. I didn't really get any direction.
So having the thing that you missed before did not help enough.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I can't think of anything we've encountered where I would be like, yes, we could put a ring on that.
I just saw the bottom of the next paragraph says something about the teleporter room. So let me see what it says before that.
Okay.
Take the hero ring and exit the tomb. Cross the bridge over the moat, but don't enter the keep ruins. That's interesting. Then it talks about fighting two Spriggans.
I think it's going over a ton of stuff we've already done.
Right. I don't know how to orient myself as to what you need to know now. Get out your axe, enter the castle keep, and defeat the two Spriggans. Oh, I see. They're saying don't go in because you need to get your health up before you go in. Because you'll get ambushed.
Yeah.
Keep your axe out, climb the nearby ramp, and kill a Spriggan at the top, just around the top left. One more Spriggan is on this level. I believe this is all still in the keep.
Yeah. This is all still stuff we've done.
You got the leather breastplate.
Yep.
And you did the pulling chains. Continue toward the locked doors. If you did not turn off the traps, you will know when you step in the patch of sunlight. Use the key from Graham's picture to unlock the door and enter. This is a teleporter room. Do not use it right now.
That makes it sound like you could use it. But I swear we can't use it. Like,
Sure.
I tried clicking on it, and there was dialogue saying...
Let me read what's in the next paragraph.
Yeah.
Like, here's the problem, because I don't know... I don't have a mental map of this game, but if I just read this paragraph out loud to you, you're gonna be like, I know that. Like, hold on, wait! You've said too much suddenly.
Oh.
And I won't know when that point has come.
Okay.
This won't work. There must be another way.
Ah, that's an interesting hint. So now we are pretty confident there's some way in here.
Where is here?
Oh.
Where?
I can see inside. This tomb here.
Is this not the tomb where you got the hero ring?
No, that was a different location.
Okay. Now this part of the walkthrough is talking to the unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to the alchemist's house?
This won't work.
Yes.
There must be another way.
Do you have a scroll for a permanent spell of might?
Sure do.
Okay, yes, that's the thing. Ingredients. Go back to the church down in the extreme south central part of the map. You're trying to get into the church.
Yeah.
Approach the front door and your rope/hook arrow should appear.
Oh, for crap's sake. Okay, thank you.
Are we not cussing today?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just... Sometimes cussing is not necessary, and it's
Sure.
funnier to come up with something else to say.
Sure.
Okay.
No
here?
cussing, no fussing, no back
There we
talk.
go. Okay.
Alack, the evil tempest
Oh.
has damaged the church. Now the door is blocked.
Right. That's how we do it. Thank you.
I'm glad we.
I appreciate the hint. Also, if the camera controls were a little easier to deal with, I probably would have looked up there and thought, that's a place
Right.
where we can use the grappling hook. Like, in order to look up and down, I have to hold shift and then move the camera around, and I just... I tend to not do it unless I already, have a reason to be looking up or down.
You have been going for about 2 hours.
Yeah, I was thinking I would take a break soon.
Also, did you experience a death that can count for... Well, I guess Hinton's not here.
Hinton's not here, so
Okay. So
we're gonna have to wait on that.
We will leave that unfulfilled.
Yep.
If I'd been thinking about it earlier, I thought something we could do in case a death occurred when Hinton wasn't around is we could clip it and then tag him in the Discord, but obviously that moment is long since passed.
Right. Agreed, Edenwaith, and that's why I'm going to save before I go in here.
Is the Logitech Cyberman 3D controller a real thing? Because that's an amazing name for something.
Sure is.
I assume it does not actually look like a little man. Like, I'm picturing, like...
I assume it allows you to become a Cyberman.
I am picturing a controller that sounds like it would be an absolute nightmare to actually use, but conceptually, I'm loving it. A little mannequin. Rip. Even we have links to save in the chat, so you can...
That was hilarious. It's just like totally flat, like
belly flop to his death. You can whisper the link to me, and then I can share it.
So okay, yeah. Immediately after doing that, I was like, oh, do I need to use the rope to go down as well?
Anyway, the thing I was saying, what I wish that the Cyberman is, but I assume it is not, is like a little action figure mannequin thing. You can turn his head like a Barbie doll, and he's got arms that you can move around, and he's got legs that you can move around, and as you do that, your character in the game would move, and I think that's amazing, and someone should make that real. Little homunculus, exactly.
My other thought is that, like, we got this big old post here. Maybe we need to, like, chop this down and make use of it somehow. Let's try that while we're next to it. Okay, well, it was an idea, and I tried it.
I will definitely do that Google search.
Oh! This would have helped when I was trying to look in that chest. F2, first person camera. I completely forgot. But in this case, it's not helpful at all. I was trying to, like, you know, look down there and get a better idea of what's down in this hole.
Well, the Cyberman is not a little action figure G.I. Joe man, but it does kind of, like, if you squint at it, look like a bust up, abstracted humanoid figure. So I will allow it.
Okay. He seemed like he kind of got into pushing stance when I walked up to, like, he didn't bonk. He just walked up to it and stood there. But I can't seem to push it. When I tried to go down, I just kind of walked normally, right? Or did I jump? Yeah, okay. Do you have any tips on how to get into the church without dying?
Okay, this is a hilarious sentence. So you used your hook and ladder to get, grappling hook to get up to the roof.
Yeah.
Which is currently where you are.
Right.
Approach the hole in the roof on the correct side.
Oh. Yeah.
Simply do it correctly. There's no indication whatsoever as what the correct side is.
Oh. Okay.
And then you use your rope and hook again.
Okay, that is it.
Down.
Okay. I thought that might be it, but I wasn't... The one spot where I've gotten the icon... Okay, here it is.
Were you not approaching it from the correct side, perhaps?
Right. I was on the wrong side, but now I've got the correct side.
Didn't write that book.
All right,
Maybe.
we're in.
Lovely church music.
Can we rob the church?
Who's singing that church music if everybody's been turned into stone?
Alms for the poor.
Oh, are we going to be a good person now? I bet we'll get experience if we
if you
give some alms to the
gold
poor.
Instead of stealing it constantly?
I don't understand. I guess I just got to get to the very top pixel of the screen to open this bar. We gave one alm to the poor.
That's all the poor really needs.
I'm curious if you can do that multiple times. Let's find out, just for kicks. Okay. So each time you click, you will put a coin in, but we didn't get any points the second time, so we're not going to do that anymore.
Okay.
It's just wasting money.
Not even a priest is immune to this vile affliction which infects us. I swear, Father, that you shall walk upon our fair land once more while there is still breath left in me.
But what if there is no breath left in you?
Then we have to reload the previous save.
Also, that, like, even a priest line just reminds me of the Crucible. I'm I was gonna say I'm weirdly obsessed with the 90s movie version of the Crucible. Maybe it's not that weird. Anyway, there's a point in the story where everyone's like, a minister cannot be bedeviled. Obviously you are lying. And that's where it, like, the whole thing starts to come apart as far as the accused witches are concerned.
Uh-huh.
Is when the girls doing the accusing start saying, like, oh, the minister's wife, she's a witch too. And they're like, really? I don't think so. As we all know, ministers and their wives are immune to the effects of witches.
Okay. It's just, this whole platform like it could potentially move. Like it's on a bit of a track here, but it does not seem to move.
Look any further as to what you want to do inside the church?
I feel like I'm good now,
Okay.
so don't worry about
Cool.
looking at hints. We finally found a dang urn.
Ah,
It appears to be an urn.
Sure does. Put some ashes in it?
This will not work.
No.
I mean, urns aren't just for holding ashes.
Mm-hmm.
It appears to be an urn.
Should we push it? Okay. So that's why that's broken.
Oh,
We found us a portal.
sweet.
Ooh, we're gonna have to do more climbing, aren't we? I'm hoping the game will be kind to us and let us somehow open this door, but I doubt it.
Alack! The evil tempest has damaged the church. Now the door is blocked.
Alack, alas!
Ianway said long-lasting candle there. Yeah, now, like, I feel like it hasn't been that long since the foul tempest came through, right?
True. Like, maybe an hour or so at the most.
Realistically, the candle would be much shorter, I'm sure. But I bet it would still be lit.
I could see a church specifically wanting to invest in candles that will last for a long time before being burned down completely. Just to, you know, keep down the candle budget.
Sure. Maybe it's magic.
Also possible. Maybe it's a miracle that the candle is still lit. But
Also possible.
But no one's around to observe this.
Okay, so now I gotta go around back again. Oop. Oh, right. We died after defeating this Zomb over here, so let's get those points back. Huh, am I missing? What? What the heck? What? What is happening?
Good job.
No, that was a bad job.
Okay, but you didn't die.
I know, but I lost most of my health, and now I have to go to the fountain because I
see.
refuse to waste mushrooms on that.
I see. So, question.
That was very close.
If this is not a situation... If this is not, in fact, the exact type of situation that you would be saving the mushrooms for, when will you use the mushrooms?
It seemed like a waste because I knew it wouldn't be that hard to defeat one of those guys at this point in the game. We've leveled up a fair bit. And also, like, I know there's a fountain here I can easily get to restore my health, so... Like, I'm sure we're gonna have something a little more challenging up ahead, so I feel like I should save my items for that. You just chug some fountain water, and we'll be back to full health before you know it. Okay. Back to that tomb portal, and then I think we will finally get to the Dimension of Death. I can't wait to check that out.
What is it that you need to do in the Dimension of Death?
I mean, I don't know that has been made clear necessarily. Okay. But we need to find all the pieces of the Mask of Eternity, wherever they are.
Right.
And I think it'll probably be a situation where, like, each land we go to, there's a piece there. Of course, here the first piece fell at Connor's feet at the beginning of the game, so we already have the first piece. Can't rob any more graves in here. Portals only. All right. Save. Here we go. Uh-oh.
Eh?
Oh, it's like a shadow guy.
Whoa. Huh.
My weapon. It passed right through it.
Oh.
Egad, dark monster. There's neither flesh nor blood. What now?
Oh, heck, man. Should we consult the wizard? Like, we have this spell of might.
Of magical instruction for a spell of might.
But I feel like that doesn't seem like something that would help here. Like, it doesn't feel like being stronger is what we need. We need, like, magic or something.
This will not work.
Okay. Maybe some sort of ring will help us, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So yeah, I feel like we need information that we do not yet possess.
Raven, you watch me. Why?
Okay. I think I had the right idea. The Raven seems to be a friend of the wizard, so. Medieval flamethrower.
Good wizard, I beseech you, give me guidance. I have discovered the portal to the dimension of death, but upon entering it, have encountered a foul beast of darkness.
Aye, the dimension of death. It is said a monstrous shadow bane guards the threshold, and that it cannot be slain by any weapon. It can only be dispelled through the means of magical illumination.
But where can such be found?
I can concoct a magical illumination spell, lad. Go, bring me a flame from a sacred place, the ring of a dead hero, and the ashes of a torch.
Aye, Sir Wizard. 'Twill be done.
'Twill be done. Okay, so illumination spell. We already have 2 of those for sure. Ring of Hero. Got it. Ashes from Torch. Got it. And then Flame from a Sacred Place. We're gonna have to go in the church again.
Oh, do you need something from that candle?
We probably need the candle from the church.
Literally the candle. I do feel like I read something in the walkthrough about.
And now I feel like Edenwaith was trying to save me some hassle by commenting on the candle, and I appreciate that. But
you got 2 out of 3 already. That's fine.
I'm not smart enough, unfortunately, to pick up on that. Honestly, I'm a little annoyed that we can't, like, Connor's a pretty burly dude, and he now has an axe. Why can't we clear the path to the church?
Edenwaith says that was not actually.
Oh, okay.
He says, I was just curious about how long the candle had been burning.
But I feel like that's got to be it. At least we're right here. We don't have to run around the whole dang map. All right, front.
But this is an adventure game, so pick up everything that isn't nailed down, then find a hammer to pick up everything else.
I feel like there's an additional level of complication in that, since this is so different, like there's lots of items that can't be picked up, and in order to try to pick everything up, we have to, you know, physically walk over to them, I think. Or he's just gonna say that he's too far or whatever. So it's a little trickier to follow the you know, pick up everything that's not nailed down advice. Connor is unrelated to the royal family. He is just some dude. He's a tanner. That just happened. He happened to have a piece of the Mask of Eternity fall at his feet, and then he picked it up. So he was holding it as the foul tempest came through Daventry that turned everyone else to stone. So he's just some dude, but he's the only one that can save everyone.
He's just this guy, you know?
Candle.
I carry a sacred flame.
I like the detail of it is lighting up the interface around it. Full house crossover. Exactly. Right, yeah. Him not being a member of the royal family is another reason people were didn't really feel like this was a proper King's Quest game. I'm just gonna do another save here. Every time I have to get close to a ledge, I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, I think we got everything now.
Pardon me, good wizard, but may I inquire again those items which I must gain and return to you?
Seek you a flame from a sacred place, a ring of a dead hero, and ashes of a torch.
Thank you. I will, sir.
You're much better at rolling your R's than I am. Okay, so we gotta give him each item, I guess.
Lo, I have obtained a sacred flame from the church.
Good work, lad.
I was not aware that R rolling was one of my special skills.
Sir Wizard, I have gained a ring from a noble knight long deceased.
Aye, 'tis good, lad.
I have found torch ashes. Will this work?
Aye, lad, 'twill work wonders. Good. All 3 items. Now, lad, behold, by all the spirits of the light, brighten the darkness of the night.
Whoa!
Warn a dude first. What? Sorry?
Thank you, good wizard. Your help has been immeasurable.
What did
May
that
we
do?
meet again in better times.
I think he's got the power of illumination right in his little fingies now.
Okay.
It kind of seemed like it was forming a ring a little bit, a very large ring, but then it just kind of poof. So I think it just kind of, it's within him now.
I thought it...
Oh, we do actually have a literal ring.
Okay. I kind of thought it looked like it blasted his hand off.
It's the same hero's ring, but it's all glowy now. All right, let's do another save here.
This will not work.
Okay, I wasn't sure if maybe I needed to put it on before we go in. But... Oh, now we're loading a new region. The Dimension of Death. I would have gone ahead and taken a break while this is loading, but I'm worried it'll put me into a situation where I need to immediately
Do something.
not die.
Right.
Which would be incredibly rude, but also unsurprising. Whoa.
Noticing things interesting.
There was a drawing of a weird guy on the loading screen.
I see.
And you missed it.
Oh well.
Whoa. Hell yeah.
Hurry,
like
the
the,
magical light worked. The monster is dispelled.
The facial
I have passed
animation.
through. 'Tis the dimension of death.
Nice.
The facial animation on the monster that was like, ah, heck. I'm about to get wrecked.
Edenway says, I sort of get why they did this back in 1998. My computer at the time had a 2 gigabyte hard drive, so I was often uninstalling, excuse me, some of these games to install another game. Yeah, it does seem like it would have been nice to have a, you know, a built-in option to fully install the game, but what you gonna do? At least, you know, I've got a SSD in here, so the loading is pretty quick. Not too intolerable. Oh.
Halt! Mortals cannot enter Lord Asriel's sanctum.
Too
Hark,
bad?
Spirit, to the contest then.
Yeah.
Halt!
How about you?
Prepare to die.
Got him. Oh, shoot. Oh, there's a lot. This combat is... Oh, I got him from a distance. The combat is really tricky. It's just... It's hard to... I guess ultimately it's hard to tell if you're doing it right.
Right.
You know, like, I can't... With the crossbow, I can tell, you know, he's automatically pointing where I click. But... It's hard to tell with the axe if I need to bother turning around at all or just click on the guy.
Right.
And if he does turn, like, distance from the enemy definitely makes a difference. So... It's just a little weird. I wonder if it might be easier in first person, actually.
The door will not open.
Okay. So let's do another save. And now I'm going to finally take that break. Oh no, my stream deck went to sleep.
Wake up, stream deck.
So I'm just going to take a bathroom break, get a snack, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. Oh, I missed a mushroom. Can't have that. So how's my health? Okay. I think I used a crystal during the fight, so I'm doing all right. There's another mushroom. Think I got everything now? I should definitely walk around with a weapon out in this area. Oh!
That only seems,
Oh!
Huh.
Is that guy?
What's that rotating object?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oops.
Who might this stone idol represent?
Oh, okay. Well, that's not the guy. It's just a statue of him. Now he got his thing.
I have the lever of life.
Okay. How did you know what that's called?
Ere the lever of life spins around the pedestals of death to unlock the sacred sanctum of Azrael, Lord of Death.
I guess he had read that. He just hadn't read it out loud for me.
Ere the lever
Clearly.
of life spins around the pedestals of death to unlock the sacred sanctum of Azrael, Lord of Death.
Lever of life spins around. What was that again? Pedestal of.
Ere the lever of life spins around the
Pedestals of death.
to unlock the sacred sanctum of Azrael, Lord of Death.
Unlock sanctum. Got it. More doors on this side. Oh, okay. Briefly forgot about our magic map. You think I can break these crates?
I'll be disappointed if you can't.
Nice.
Very good.
Ooh, mushrooms. Do you think this guy's gonna wake up and fight me? Or do you think there's some item I can get from him?
I don't know. I feel less confident about the answer to that question than I did about the crate breaking.
A fallen warrior. How came this? Why, even his iron shield is broken in pieces.
Bummer. Oh, we got a piece of it, though. Why is this so hard to open? Okay.
I carry a broken piece of iron shield. Poor unfortunate wretch.
Oh! A skelly! Come back! Rude. What? Oh shit. That was close. These skeletons are rude as hell. Whew. Okay. That was a little tense. No cussing. Apologies.
We're really going with that, huh?
Sorry I did a cuss.
We're committed to no cussing today.
Oh!
What happened?
I thought that was like a carpet or something. It's like
Oh, like
some lava or...
River of blood?
Yeah. It's probably like cursed blood. Oh, do I... Okay. I couldn't decide whether to use a crystal. No, I'm just hunting for mushrooms. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Flesh is not allowed here, human.
Oh, rude! He's shooting at me through the door.
No flesh allowed.
Your soul, mortal. I want power.
Oh, I leveled up. Nice.
They're just jealous because you still have skin, says Eden Wade. Also, hello, J-Dog. I don't know if you've been here, but welcome.
Hey, J-Dog. Good to see you.
You might have slipped in when I was.
These guys love to run away. Back here and let me kill you, you coward. Okay. I can't pick up this bow, can I? That'd be pretty cool. I guess... probably my crossbow's better anyway. Alright, we got some goodies here. Some coins, some very hard to see mushrooms.
Foul blood. Whence came it?
I got another crystal here. Okay, I think that's it. So, can't go there. What's going on? Oh, those are just like torches behind this statue. Okay. Gamer posture. Let's take a look. Okay, so this, I think, is where we came in? Yeah. Whoa. Is this anything? Oh.
At the appointed time, all shall be judged.
I wonder what time that is. So we've got Lever of Life spins around pedestals of death, unlocking the sanctum, and at the appointed time, all shall be judged. I feel like there's probably other pedestals like this that I missed. Oh. I went behind another statue like this. I thought it was the same one we had gotten the Lever of Life. Is that what it was? Oh. Well, I don't know which one was which, but we've only read one of them.
The specter of death guards o'er the lever of life.
Specter of death guards over the Lever of Life. Puzzling. I guess the other thing to consider is, like, this blood hurts me, but it doesn't kill me.
But I mean,
So maybe I need to go through it.
But if you stand in it long enough, you will die. Yes.
Yeah, but like, you know, I could run and jump through it and possibly get through it without dying.
That is a fascinating theory.
Yes, I definitely want to save before I try this. But like, it seems like this is a pretty tiny area I have to explore here. And there's not a lot going on.
There's a curious slot in this pedestal. Something must fit here.
Curious.
Okay.
Aha! It fits!
Okay. But... Oh, do I need to maybe push that? It was kind of sticking out like a lever. Oh, it's the lever of life. Right. There we go. Okay, so I need to do that to each one, I think. And then big door open, maybe? I suppose I should switch to walking instead of running. So this should unlock the sanctum as far as I can tell. Ooh. Cool.
Sounds. The door opened.
Sounds. Thank you for the sounds.
Jinkies.
Okay, what the heck's gonna be in here?
Could this be the sanctum of Lord Asriel, whoever he is?
Oh. Interesting.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
Yeah,
A
same.
weapon will not help me here.
Oh. What?
Platforming area? Puzzle?
Oh no.
Platform puzzle?
Oh no. What? Like there's symbols on the different tiles, which makes me think I need to, like, you know, step on them in a certain order or something like that. But
Right.
we haven't encountered these symbols anywhere. I guess I'll see what happens when I step on one.
That's a Gemini symbol, isn't it?
Sounds.
Yeah.
What are the other ones?
Is it maybe like I need to go through the zodiac in order?
Maybe. I can't tell what the other symbols are, though.
At least, there's not really any platforming going on here. Like,
Okay.
I just gotta walk in the direction of a tile and he'll automatically jump directly onto it.
Okay.
So that's good. That's the thing I was the most nervous about. It does also seem like maybe I could just kind of trial and error this. And what's this one? It's like a trident?
I don't know. I'm not sure that these are zodiac symbols.
They're all familiar symbols. Oh,
Good job.
really?
You did it.
Okay, that's what I thought was going to happen.
Sort of Neptune
How can I
symbol.
reach that door?
So there is an order to it.
Okay. Oh god. I dumped out this bag of old
Oop.
embroidery thread and I have
Oh.
regrets.
I accidentally left, which is not what I intended.
Look at this mess. I have regrets.
Oh no.
At least some of it's coming apart now that I'm holding it up to show you the mess that I've made.
Go and explore a bit. Yeah, I was kind of thinking there's got to be something that gives us some information here. So we just kind of walked away and left this
It
here,
won't
but
budge.
oh,
Well, I suppose it has fulfilled its appointed task.
I suppose so.
Looks like one of my 3 laws of physics. Cables will inevitably end up being tangled. Yeah, okay. I have found evidence. I think that this is a bag of thread that my sister and I had when we were kids that we made friendship bracelets out of. And I have just found, I did not make these, obviously. I was never this good at braiding. Some actual friendship bracelets.
It is locked.
Alas, 'tis locked.
I wonder how you determine when you use the phrase alas and when you use alack.
It's a great question. Oh. Well, come back, ghost. Some ghosts kind of came out when we unlocked the thing, right? Did I miss money? I think there was just monster parts, but I might have missed money. Oh, is that money? It is. What the heck? Thank you. Oh! What?
What's wrong?
I got a new sword.
Huh.
I didn't even see that. And I did come across some confirmation that you will, like, anytime you pick up a new weapon, like, you don't have to worry that it, you know, maybe it's worse. Like, it will always give you the best possible weapon. I don't know what I'm missing here. I have not watched, Edenway said, speaking of Moneypenny, I finally watched the most recent James Bond film. It was okay. I have not watched a James Bond film in some time.
I don't think we've watched any of the Daniel Craig ones that I
Yeah.
can think of.
I used to enjoy James Bond films. I guess I just haven't felt any particular need to see them.
Right.
I've been, mildly interested. They seem like they might be entertaining.
I feel like I might get roasted for this, but I feel like the James Bond movies in general are just okay.
Sure. What the heck am I missing? Oh, I didn't look at all of these, did I?
There is but one gate to life, but the entrances to death are many.
I don't know how helpful that is.
There is but one gate to life.
I just want to make sure that each side of that thing would give me the same text. Oops.
The specter of death guards o'er the lever of life. Who might this stone idol represent?
Are zombies popular, or are they just a easy default for when you need some kind of guy? I feel like there was a time when they were in fact popular, but I think we maybe gone beyond that now.
I also feel like, though, it's entirely possible that we are looping back around to zombies being popular again, just in video games specifically because of all of the like remakes and remasters that are happening. Like there was definitely a zombie renaissance in like maybe the early 2000s.
I can type.
Can you?
No. 6-7, welcome back. I'm saving because I'm gonna try to go across this foul blood and see if I die or not.
I feel like Resident Evil is a special case because Resident Evil games, have never left us. But like, I was thinking of
okay.
the Lollipop Chainsaw remake that was announced recently that apparently neither of the original creators have anything to do with, so that's interesting. Did your plan not really work out there?
No, it did not. I really wish they gave us a little bit of a goof when we die or something.
Right, like a joke that is also sort of a subtle hint about what you're doing.
It doesn't even need to be a hint. Just give me a little joke or a
little goof 'em up.
Or a oops, I shouldn't have gone in the foul blood kind of thing.
Zounds! Whence came this foul blood?
Connor was just adding to the pool. I hope it's not my blood.
Oof.
I mean, certainly now there's some of his blood, yes. Yeah, I feel like it takes itself a little too seriously. What do I need to do? What's all this stuff? Is that anything? No. Completely different type of symbols. I suppose I should click on it. Nothing.
I carry a broken piece of iron shield.
What could I possibly do with that? Yeah, it's kind of wild how they went like 7 like drastically increased the like color amount and saturation went full in on Disney, and then this just went wildly in the other direction.
Do you think the complete 180 in direction was a maybe like reaction to 7? Like we did bright, colorful, family friendly, perhaps even girly, and now we must correct and go as masculine and dark as possible.
My feeling in terms of like just purely visually, like we looked at those screenshots earlier and they were, you know, much brighter and more colorful.
Right.
So they obviously considered that approach enough to, like, you know, send screenshots of that to a magazine.
Right.
And I haven't seen a lot about, you know, why they changed their approach. So it's hard to say for sure, but I really can't help but feel like it was influenced by what was popular at the time.
Right.
And I also wouldn't be surprised if they partially did it to have this, you know, always dark. You know, everything in the distance is dark, so, you know, that kind of helps cover up some rendering issues.
Right.
You know, obviously they were already trying to take a little bit of a more serious approach with this game. Like, right. I'm sure that is something they decided on before the change in visuals. Jabberwocky says Roberta wanted to do a 3D game before King's Quest VII was developed. I think I read that in Ken's book. Yeah, I've come across that a couple times. Like, I think during Phantasmagoria, she realized that she wanted to go this sort of direction with King's Quest. And specifically, she wanted to, like, she felt with, you know, Phantasmagoria, there was too many like they had gone very far into the sort of interactive movie direction. Right. And she felt like, you know, she had done as much with that as she could, at least at the time. So she wanted to focus more on interactivity and less, you know, waiting for a cutscene and stuff like that. Darkness or fog, pick one. Exactly. If anybody has a hint about what I'm missing here, I feel like I'm just kind of wandering around in this small area. I could go back and I'm wondering if there was something to find in that area. I'm sure there's a hint as to how to solve the tile puzzle. Go near the entrance to this level, now that I've gone in here. Okay, thank you.
Damn it. I thought I got all the thread back into the bag.
We'll just load this blood save real quick. That honestly seems slightly faster than walking out of there. I like how these drawings on the loading screens all have a signature in the corner.
Mm.
Okay, I think this is the right direction. So, oh, I see it now. Right above the portal. Thank you, Eden Waith. I'm trying to look up more. Okay. So we have this trident thingy. We have a guy that's excited. An eyeball or a boob. An H, curvy H, and what's that? The men symbol? Male. All right. So I did get the first one right. That was the trident. Middle symbol is obviously an orb from the Manhunter games. You must be right.
A weapon will not help me here.
Yeah, honestly, when I first came in here, I was like, this wasn't in the manual, was it? Like, I didn't remember coming across any symbols like this. Okay, so trident. An excited guy is behind us. Orb. Curvy H. And male. Oh, no, no, no!
Drat! How can I reach that door?
Drat indeed. That was rude. I thought I was pointed in the right direction. Okay. Whew. Oh, geez. Whoa.
Thou young mortal, thou art the champion eternal? Methought thou wouldst be more regal.
'Tis true I sprang not from noble stock, but my resolve is strong and my challenge is clear. And sire, may I inquire of your identity?
I am known as Azrael, Lord of the Dimension of Death. But now I feel I rule over naught. My gods, they have revolted. They have fallen under the influence of wickedness. And the souls they once shepherded, they run amok.
How came this, my lord?
Thou knowest, the mask of eternity. It hath been ravaged. Corruption hath triumphed. But thou, Sir Champion, hast been chosen to defeat this vile wickedness. And I can aid thee.
Oh, sweet. Oh. It's a key.
Here is my key to unlock the gate to the compound of death. On its far side, thou shalt find the river of death. Cross it to continue thy journey to the realm of the sun.
The realm of the sun?
Aye, 'tis the sacred realm of the mask of eternity.
Tell me, Lord Azrael. I am seeking 4 lost pieces of the mask. Do you have any knowledge of their locations?
Unhappily, I know not.
So be it. I will persevere and find them. I will return the mask to its rightful place. the world will be sweet once again.
Assuredly, Sir Champion. Farewell to thee.
Yes, I was also thinking of Gargamel's cat. Same name, right? Okay, at least now we have a key, so we can explore the dimension of death a bit further. I know there's some skeletons right past the gate here, so better be prepared. Oops. Oh, really?
Aha! The key worked.
Okay. Oh, he's facing the other way. Oh, where'd the other guy go? There was a guy with a crossbow here before.
Huh.
Or a bow, at least. Oh, that's interesting. So, multiple skeletons drop a sword, I guess.
Interesting.
But I already have one, so in this case I can't take it. Hey, Flaming Bee, welcome. Honestly, I gotta say, you didn't miss that much. Like, we've managed to accomplish a bit, but I've been struggling a lot. Let's see, so you missed... we got into the church in Daventry and finally found the urn that was hinted at. So we pushed the urn, which opened a tomb. And there was a portal in there, and then our wizard buddy told us we needed to collect some items to make a spell of illumination, which got us past some sort of shadow monster that was in the dimension of death here. And then we just now solved a couple little puzzles and met Azrael, who kind of filled us in a little on what's going on. We've murdered many, many skeletons. Yeah, we robbed some dead guys, you know, normal stuff. Oh, what's that? That looks like a good health item. Oh, that's a new one.
Sacred water contains excellent healing qualities.
Cool. What are these?
The elixir of life possesses valuable healing properties.
Okay, so these first four are different healing items. I think they're like from least to most healing. And then we've got shield.
This potion will help shield me against all attacks.
And then strength.
This potion will increase my strength during battle.
And
this potion will render me invisible to those lesser evil beings who would attack me.
Interesting. Oh! Just some rats. Yeah, a lot of breaking into tombs on the stream this week. Jeez. Man, I don't like that. That can't be good. No comment? That's gonna, like, shoot arrows or something. Let's see. How we doing here? Still haven't uncovered much of this area.
Your death is mine.
Oh. Shoot. Shoot. Oh, I did hit him.
Who goes there?
Okay. Not sure if I can get up here. And I'm even less sure if there's any reason to. Oh, we made it. Doesn't look like I dropped anything. Useless skeletons. I believe he has infinite ammo. Like the only number I've seen relative to the crossbow is right here, which I think is telling us the strength of the weapon. So if you can't read it, that's a 23, I think, and then our sword is a 72. So our sword is a lot more powerful if we can use it. But it does seem like we have infinite ammo. Oh! Yikes. A ghost went through me and it seems to have injured me a bit. Geez, we're level 10 now. Yeah, he can do a backflip. He's a pretty good jumper. This is a good question. I don't know if that gets me extra height compared to a forward jump. That is pretty useful. Connor hates urns. Oh, what's this? Lots of items in there. And a hidden lever. Alright, who knows what that did? I assume we opened a door somewhere or something. That was a funny slide.
It's almost 7.
Jeez, what the heck?
How are you going?
I don't know.
Now that you're already over the usual time.
Oh no, oh no, no, no. Oh no, no.
What's happening?
There's some like piles of lava, I guess?
Huh.
I feel like I'm just getting into it here. What do we settle on for dinner? Is it pizza night?
It is pizza night.
Hell yeah. So when's pizza time gonna be?
I mean, I don't know, man.
Okay.
I guess I would prefer not to have pizza logistic conversation
Okay.
in public.
Oh sure, that's fine. I'll figure it out. I am gonna need at least a short break soon, and then we'll discuss things and figure out when I should wrap up.
Okay.
There must be a key somewhere.
I'm kind of low on health. Let's eat a crystal. What type of pizza? We usually have Secret Crush makes homemade pizza that's got your usual sauce and cheese and pepperoni and usually some peppers, or at
Yeah,
least
green-
sometimes some peppers.
Green pepper if we have it.
Yeah.
Personally,
Ooh.
I'm hungry
Oh,
now. So.
interesting. Okay. What's that?
Some bones?
Okay. I was wondering if there may be some kind of cursed bones. Oh. So there's platforms up there, but I can't go up there. Oh, is this maybe get me up there? Anyways, I'll take a break in a second here. All right. So I will be back in just a couple minutes. Okay. Just catching up on food chat here. So we've got another 20 minutes or so to continue exploring the dimension of death. Hopefully we can make some progress. Let's see. So I can't figure out these platforms above here. Like over here, there doesn't seem to be anything I can get up to. I guess the other thing is I don't know that there's something I can walk on necessarily. They just kind of look like it. Oh, maybe they're just there to make getting through here difficult. Oh, are you? Oh, buddy, you don't look good.
Friend?
Alas, what happened, lad? You need aid.
No,
Do you want a crystal?
I'm at death's door. I found an entrance from Daventry. My
Oh,
small sister followed me here. I pray she's still alive. I was searching for the hammer of Azrael. Without it, you can ne'er cross the river of death. You must find it.
Yikes. You just like coughed up blood.
jeez. So,
Also, I wanted to
why didn't Azrael tell us about his hammer?
I wanted to make a joke because Connor, is that his name?
Yeah.
Connor said, "Alas," he was talking to a lad. But then the scene kept going and it was kind of serious, so I didn't want to
Poor
talk over it.
foolhardy lad. Ne'er a chance had he.
He did. Whoops. Although, I did this on accident, but it's probably a good idea to save, because it's been a little bit. I should have saved before that break.
Oh Jesus, you didn't even save then?
I haven't saved since we talked to Azrael.
Holy cow. CBS, always be saving.
Yeah. This? Oh, we finally got a rock.
Nice.
Our very first rock.
To wind a piece of string around?
I think mostly to put on some sort of pressure plate.
That's kind of boring.
I mean, we don't have any string, so
Maybe we'll find some.
maybe. Oh. Oh.
Did that job would just kill you?
I mean, it zapped me. Did I kill it now? Was that its ghost? Is that what happened there?
There's a lot going on here.
There really is. Okay. Which direction?
Your soul, mortal. I want its power.
I do too?
I'm using it.
Oh shit.
Ow.
Oh shit. Oh god. Why is this so hard?
Skeletons are rude.
Whew. Okay. I'm definitely having a little bit of a hard time with the combat, but I feel like I'm overall doing pretty all right. Like, my stock of healing items is increasing. And I feel like at this point I'm no longer very worried about running out, so that seems positive. I feel like it's been 2 minutes. Let's save again.
Flesh is not allowed here, human.
Skeleton fart when it died?
I didn't hear a fart.
I heard a sound that I interpreted as fart-like.
Halt! Prepare to die.
These guys are really talky. No items. Oh, geez. Use a crystal. Oops.
Flesh is not allowed
Very
here,
putt-putt.
human.
Fart-esque.
Oh, jeez. It's funny though, like, I'm doing great. I'll never run out of items, and then
Yeah, I strongly suspected...
guess what happened?
I strongly suspected that you had jinxed yourself by saying that.
Oh, stay away. I don't think I can attack those ghosts. It's hard to be certain.
Your soul, mortal.
Oh,
I want
jeez.
its power.
Shit.
Truth did not come into...
Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back here after I defeat these skeletons. Oh, I'm like just a tiny bit from leveling up, so I should not use any items unless I'm desperate. Yeah, there we go.
Your light, mortal. Give it up.
Oh, jeez. Oh, creepy. Just another lock.
It is locked.
Kind of easy to get lost here, huh?
I feel like a short draw distance and a lot of similar structures will do that.
Yeah.
When I'm playing Persona 3 and they have the
Oh,
procedurally generated dungeons, they have a similarly
There
short
must be
draw
a key
distance.
for this door.
I almost exclusively navigate by looking at the mini-map.
right. Oh, crap.
Yikes.
Oh, rude. Just occurred to me that, like, if you do poorly in the combat enough, or even just like take damage from like, you know, pools of blood or piles of lava, like you could end up in a situation where you just have no items and are in, you know, you've put yourself in a situation where the difficulty could get extremely hard.
Right.
And there's like, I was originally thinking, you know, maybe at some point I might need to like level up off stream or something, but like since the enemies don't respawn, that's not really an option. And like there's limited enemies and items. You know, I guess go back and slaughter all the animals to get a little XP, but I don't think that would get me any healing items. Speaking of all that, let's do another save. So I guess if I, you know, find myself in a tough situation, like the thing I might have to do is like restart the game off stream and you know,
try to get like perfect everything.
Hopefully it won't come to that. I guess I could, you know, restart at a lower difficulty. Oh, is this another rock? And this looks like a thing we could push. Oh. Got some chill music here.
Yeah. Why is it so pleasant suddenly? I'm suspicious.
A pressure plate. This is green torch. This is all very interesting.
Whoever just and pure lights the torches of righteousness will meet the sylph of inner beauty.
Cool.
Sounds cool. So, what all do we need to do here? The main thing I'm trying to figure out right now, like, is this plate being under this crate just kind of teaching us about pressure plates, or do we need to move that crate somewhere else? Here's another one. Oh, maybe we need all the pressure plates up. It's another possibility, I suppose. Oh, freaking ghosts. Get out of here. At least I got a crystal. And I'm gonna eat it. Unpressure the plates. Exactly. Can't hurt to try anyway. Oh, I can go up here. Oh, and then I can fall down the other side. Let's try that again. Oh, there's mushrooms down here. Oops. Okay. That worked out. Giving me bad vibes.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
There's definitely going to be some skeletons on this bridge, or on the other side of it. Okay. Let's smash these pots. jackpot in there. Camera? I'm trying to figure out if there's any on this side. Oh, jeez. What if there had been a Sierra LucasArts crossover and we see Manny from Grim Fandango? That would be fantastic. As long as I don't have to kill him. That would be unfortunate. Oh, is that a rock? Nice. We got 3 rocks now. Getting a good collection. Okay.
Four thresholds to the halls of life. Dost thou seek war, respite, immortality, justice?
What?
4 thresholds to the halls of life. Dost thou seek war, respite, immortality, justice?
One more time.
4 thresholds to the halls of life. Dost thou seek war, respite, immortality, justice?
So this is just a thing. I guess if we go down from here, we're in an area we haven't exactly been in before.
4 thresholds
Yeah,
to the
yeah, yeah.
halls.
I'm just gonna save before I go down because I'm worried it's maybe just enough of a drop to kill him. Did I just load instead of save? Oh my god. How? How?
Oh no. Did you game too hard and you need pizza energy to replenish your brain juice?
Possibly. Like, I keep... This happened multiple times last week where I thought I had selected save, but I was wrong. I don't understand why that keeps happening.
How far back did that take you?
I mean, I'm right here, like...
So not far?
It's not super far back,
Right.
but it's just annoying.
I heard the oven beeping, so I will be in the other room for the
Okay.
duration of the stream, most likely.
Whoever
If I come back, maybe I ate the pizza without you.
Taking a slightly different path here because I'm very curious if there's more of those pressure plates around here or not. Oh yeah, here's another crate. So I guess what we've learned here is that in addition to save early, save often, also look at the text at the top of the page before you hit the return button. Whoops, that was weird. Okay, that sounded positive. Oh, are there? I didn't realize there were multiple of these green flame things.
Whoever just and pure lights the torches of righteousness will meet the sylph of inner beauty.
Oh. Free health. Oh. A new friend? What's up?
Hail, fair lady. May I slake my thirst at your well?
Oh, I already did.
Partake
Sorry.
of my rejuvenating water. Beware, though, the corrosive water of the river of death.
Tell me, fair maid, are you well in this wretched place?
Oh, I am not afeared. My magic protects me. My magic can protect thee also.
Me? How?
Bring
Tell
me
me more.
some rust and mold. By mixing those with my rejuvenating waters, I can concoct for thee a potent protective spell.
Done.
Okay, so the sylph wants rust and mold. Sure.
Pardon me, good lady, but may I ask
Okay.
again those 2 items needed for a protective spell?
Aye, bring me some rust and mold.
Thank you. I shall do so.
Unfortunately, that'll be next week. I did a save this time, but I did not look at the text at the top before I did it. Oops. I'm glad it all worked out fine. You think she just kind of stands like that all day? Yeah, it seemed that way. Let's go back to the game. I feel like the loading screen music is just a little too intense. I like to keep it a little more chill here while we're chatting and stuff. Well, I was hoping we'd make a little more progress, but we did pretty good, I think, in the end. So let's peek at the map here real quick. Let's try to peek at the map. So I'd say, I don't know, we've maybe uncovered approximately half of the dimension of death. Not too bad. And let's see. Let's consult my notes here. We've still got quite a few things from Daventry that we never accomplished. We did eventually figure out the locked door in the castle keep and the odd wall in the castle keep. The spell of might, like that basilisk tongue, I'm pretty sure it's a decent amount of time before we come across a basilisk, if I remember correctly. There's that bell on the island. We did find the urn. The missing child, it sounds like it's in the dimension of death somewhere. We didn't ever find the swamp witch. So, lots of things to do there. Got the illumination spell. This was on one of the things we found in the Dimension of Death. At the appointed time, all shall be judged. Is that something we need to be aware of? We're looking for the Hammer of Azrael. 4 thresholds to the halls of life: war, respite, immortality, and justice. I don't know what to make of that one either. And now we need rust and mold. So many things to do, so many puzzles to solve. So my next stream will be on Tuesday. We finished the Colonel's Bequest this week, so it's time for the next Laura Bow mystery, the Dagger of Ammon-Ra. I am very excited about this one. I know even less about it. I honestly know very little about the setup for it. It is fully voiced, so that'll be nice, and it's got like fancy 256 color graphics, so kind of in the style of King's Quest 5 and 6. And then a week from today, we will continue Mask of Eternity. Hopefully make our way out of the Dimension of Death and onto the next area. Of course, Unsecret Crush will be streaming on Monday. More Persona. And shoot, I think by next Thursday, the 2.8 Genshin update will be out, if I remember correctly. So I assume she'll be getting to that if I'm correct on that. What was I going to say? I mentioned the other day that we have some family in town. So for the next month, it's slightly more possible than normal that we might have to cancel a stream here and there. If that happens, I will mention it on Discord, and also hopefully I'll remember to update my schedule here on Twitch as well. But just wanted to mention that. I don't expect it to be too much of a problem, but might need to do it occasionally. Persona Monday, and yes, it's Kazuha time Thursday. Also, official time. That's the part I'm excited about. Get a new costume for official and some interesting content, hopefully. Anyways, let's see who we can rate here. Thanks all for hanging out. I especially appreciate that y'all are hanging out through this game that apparently very few people think of fondly at all. I think it's a pretty interesting game, even if it's not especially King's Questy. And I'm having fun with it. And honestly, I'm pretty impressed with the puzzles so far. Like, for its time, I feel like there's a decent amount of variety and creativity, and occasionally we've had a puzzle that's super straightforward, like an unlit candle right next to what's obviously a secret door, but lots of them have been less obvious, so I think that's pretty neat. Let's see, I think got choices here. I'm gonna check and see make sure nobody's wrapping up before we rate them. I'm just trying to think if I had anything else to say while I'm waiting for an ad to finish. I can't think of anything, but I hope y'all have a nice weekend and good week next week. I'm still waiting for an ad. Okay, let's Actually, let's go say hi to Nina Marie. She's streaming some Dota 2. We don't get to raid her too often. Nina is a fantastic game developer and streamer. And I really enjoy her streams. I barely understand Dota myself, but it's always enjoyable to hang out and chat with everybody regardless. So, and she has, on her normal stream days, she's been streaming the Tomb Raider series. She's currently on Rise of the Tomb Raider, I think. The second of the newer games, which has been a lot of fun. And she also recently started Elden Ring. And it's been very interesting to see her playthrough, which is extremely different from mine. She's much better at those type of games than I am. I have taken a very cowardly and exploration-heavy approach. So I progress very slowly, and she's just kind of charged on ahead, and it's just fascinating to see how much different it has been. Anyway, bye y'all. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you very much, and take care.